Hey everybody, it's me and Kenzie and Beck. Kenzie, you want to say hello? Anyway, so today I want to update you before we go to the doctor. We have a medical day that we weren't expecting. So all of us have been a little sick this last week. Everybody's just had like that drainage and stuff that's going around. But unfortunately, I think it was masking Remy having another issue that I wasn't noticing. So lately, I had noticed that she had started having some swelling out of her neck when she was crying. I didn't really think much about it. I was thinking maybe it was like a lymph node or something. But then I thought about it the other night and was like, well, if it was a lymph node, then she would, I would be able to feel it even when she's not crying. And so once I started thinking about that, I realized like this is probably a much bigger issue than what I had originally been thinking. So my guess right now is that it's either like a blood vessel that is not in the right spot, or that's something wrong with the blood vessel, or that it's something respiratory, like maybe when she's crying it's causing air to accumulate in the wrong spot. So either one of those are really big issues and potentially surgical issues. So I called the doctor yesterday. It's our complex care doctor that specializes with, special needs kids and kids who just have a lot of stuff going on. And she agreed that it did sound pretty concerning. So we're going to go to the doctor today. I know that we're doing an ultrasound already because I saw her put in the orders for that. I did plan, just in case they do a CT scan, she might need contrast. And so I've been giving her extra fluids overnight. She already has some like borderline kidney issues, and when they get contrast, that can also, hurt their kidneys. And so I give her extra fluids, and it helps with the IV as well. So I'm just kind of prepping for that. Emotionally, I did have, an emotional day yesterday, just a good amount of crying, just thinking about the possibility that we might have surgery again. And I know that that's just very complicated for Remy. We've never had surgeries that went well. There's always a lot of complications, and so it causes a lot of anxiety just thinking about that possibility. So I did have an emotional day yesterday, and we went to church last night, and I had the ministers just pray for Remy and pray for me, just that we'll get through this new issue as well, whatever it might be. So I feel better today knowing that we have a plan. Hello, Beck. I'm trying to talk. Felt better knowing that we have a plan. So I'm going to go see her, and, we'll just see what happens and what comes as a result of all of that. So at least we have a plan. And I know that by the end of the day, I'll know if this is a big issue or not, or if we need surgery. So big kids are going to go with me today. Beck's going to stay home with Greg. And we will just let you know how things go. So I'll talk to you in a little bit. Thanks so much for following with us.
Bye-bye.
Nutrition first, who talked about our different options she thought it would be, and then she told us that she wanted us to get an ultrasound first, and that would be our rule out to see if we needed to do like any CT scans or anything else. She did also think that it might be something that might need surgery, so she was concerned, but not freaking out or anything. We also did a nose swab just because she has been running this cold this week, just to see if it might affect anything. And then she ordered us an ultrasound, so they were able to get us in, and so we got that done. Of course, so we walk in, and the sonographer tells us that the doctors want to come in. They've already gotten a call from our pediatrician, and the doctors want to come in while they do the test. So she did some photos of Remy without the docs, and then she went and showed them what she had, and then they came back in, which just, makes me laugh. It's just so normal to have the special treatment all the time. I say she's medically mischievous. She's just a lot. So they came in, and she was crying a lot, but that is whenever I'm seeing like this thing sticking out. So I guess that was good. They were able to get her pictures done, and the doc told me that she didn't think it was something that was going to require surgery. Hi. Hello. So she's feeling good. They went ahead and wrote up the report after we left, and I just got a call from our pediatrician And they're diagnosing it as something called echasia of the jugular vein. So it's kind of like an aneurysm, but it's on the vein, not the artery. So it's not technically an aneurysm. It's called an ectasia. I guess they're pretty rare, and they don't require surgery. The only thing I could see online, this is actually, I saw something about it last night and was hoping that this might be it. It looks like sometimes people get cosmetic surgery for it, so it must get pretty big. Like people sometimes get it removed because it bothers the way that they look. But technically it doesn't need surgery. So I thought that was really good. I mean, obviously we already have things that look abnormal about Remy. We can deal with a little bit more. That's fine. As long as it's not something that requires surgery. Since surgeries are really hard for us. And hi, you feeling good, huh? Yeah. So yeah, that was it. They did. I don't know if I said that she does have like a coronavirus thing right now, which we've had already this year, and we should be at the end of that viral load, viral infection. And then everything else seems okay. So that was probably the best news that we could have gotten. I'm glad we got it figured out somewhat. I did ask like why we're seeing it now as opposed to seeing it before, and our doctor said that she she could just be getting stronger, so she's breathing out stronger, or perhaps it's like a balloon and maybe it is stretching a little bit. So there is like question in my mind about whether this could eventually just keep getting bigger and bigger. But she said there's nothing in the literature about it like rupturing at any point. So I think that's good that we're at a place where we don't need to worry about it. But again, it just feels hilarious. We just keep getting in these places where I just, you never know what we're going to find out about Remy. And either way, I'm just thankful. I'm feeling a lot better than I was feeling yesterday. Just worried and just, the kids were happy. The big kids were happy. They got Starbucks and Jimmy John's on the way home. So they got a little reward from Starbucks. We were feeling just really grateful, and we're glad that they behaved pretty well too. We try to make these experiences not too stressful for the other kids and give them a little treat at the end of the day. So anyways, thank God things are better. So anyways, see you guys later. Bye. Bye. You gonna give a good smile? Bye. Bye. See you later. See you later.